Hey guys, let's talk about what's going on in coffee. And it's already an eventful week in coffee. So there have been some headlines about tariffs, and they have been saying there's no more tariffs on coffee. Well, that's not exactly true. There is no tariffs on almost all of the coffee origin countries except one, Brazil. And Brazil happens to be the largest producer of coffee in the world and was, up until the tariffs, the number one coffee that was imported into the United States. There are still 40% tariffs on Brazil, and this at a time where the supply of coffee in the world is still very, very low. And a lot of origins are experiencing a lot of problems with production this year. We still don't know how Brazil is going to fare, despite the fact that everybody's saying it's going to be record crops, etc., etc. We have no idea. Until the harvest is in and counted, we have no idea if it's going to be a record year. So what did the C market do today based on that news? Well, the C market has started to go up. But that's not the only thing that is impacting the C market today. Tomorrow is something that we call first day notice. First day notice is, as we've talked about before, not everybody that's in the C market or buying contracts and on the C market actually is in coffee. They want to trade contracts and make money on it. And so what they do is they buy contracts, and then when it's time for that contract to come to an end, they have to make a decision. And this is where first day notice comes in. First day notice will tell somebody who holds contracts on the C market, hey, if you want to get rid of these contracts so that you don't have to take receipt of the coffee, this is your notice to do that. And when that happens, speculators who hold contracts that are coming out of or coming to an end are going to sell or roll them over. And so what that means is there will be some movement in the market that again has nothing to actually do with coffee, which impacts the price of coffee. So this is more evidence that those of us who are not in the corporate end of the market and not in the hyper specialty end of the market need to come up with solutions that are not tied to these tools. If you are interested in finding out more about this, you should join us on Patreon. There's links, ask us for links in below if you want them. Peace.